Yes, it's true. The Big Bang Theory is going to be no more. Some people say it's time. It's been getting building up to that point. Plus, people's pay is a little too high for the network's liking. And this next season will be the last season. I never thought this show would last 12 years. But a lot of people were getting $1 million an episode, and undeservingly so. I never thought Kaylee Kuko's character should be getting $1 million per episode. Yeah, early on, they built it on the strength of her being the attractive girl next door. And Sheldon Cooper, though, he deserved every cent of the show, as he was the reason to watch it. Him and Leonard and Cooler Potley, and they kind of made everyone's character on the show stand out early on, but they kind of lost the direction of where they were going. Howard's character just became, he was the creepy weird guy. Now that he's married to her character, their relationship just changed. They just kept slapping her with children and isolating her more off the show than anything, and I don't understand why. I think she just really, really had a baby for real the last time. But the first time, she wasn't pregnant. And then Blossom, who's Amy Farrah Fowler, her character developed more as her character was out. And her and Sheldon's relationship started to blossom as he started to change more and becoming more sociable. And of course, young Sheldon's funny. It's based off the character. He helps out a lot on the show too for young Sheldon. To help bridge the mind of what Sheldon should be. I watched this show, I cracked up. Sheldon Cooper was everything that I was cracking up about. He was totally blanked out on everything else going on. It was all about him. So well, everyone fell in love with Kaylee Kuko when the show first aired, and she got a big raise. And then ever since her and Leonard got married, the show kind of, her character didn't really. There was nowhere for her character really to go or grow towards. So she wasn't the struggling actress trying to get a job. They gave her a job now. Instead of her trying to have goals to make something of her life. And her and Leonard finally committed. Nah, I've never really gotten into Snowfall because it's an FX program. Like if it's on Netflix, I could probably go through it. But FX got like 1,000 commercials. I'm gonna miss this show. This was like one of my favorite shows to watch. Now with Big Bang gone, what will I do? This is a show here when it started out. This was the original five. They had the hot blonde chick with the nice boobs. And I'm like, who in the world is going to believe these guys would ever get married? Koothrappali being the only one that's single. Which would never happen in the real world of society. Koothrappali would have been the first guy married. It would have been totally arranged, and he would have been financially compensated the entire time. The rest of these guys would have struggled, especially Howard. Leonard marrying Penny would never happen in the universe, nowhere on planet Earth unless he discovered something. Sheldon Cooper, he was perfectly happy. That was the thing about Sheldon. He was not miserable one bit. He had everything in place that he wanted. Order. Why would you be surprised I like the Big Bang Theory if you've been watching this channel, you've seen me dressed up as Star Wars characters. You've seen me at Star Wars Celebration. Why in the world do you see a Kylo Ren mask right here? Why in the world would you ever think there would be a question? When I had Harry Potter's thing at Universal, you've seen every walk of life in here. Have you not seen this desk with the Kylo Ren lightsaber? You see my Star Wars Last Jedi, everything here? And you would ask such a question? I'm ashamed. I'm pretty much ashamed that you would ask that question. A guy who watches Gotham and The Flash. You seen my refrigerator that has the Joker and the Penguin together with me on it? This is just plain unbelievable. It's a shame. Y'all see the Joker and the Penguin live there with me. Shame on you. Shame. I'm not a nerd. I'm the coolest man on earth. See, you like what you like. It don't matter about being labeled. See, I don't care what anyone has to say about me. I like what I like because I have to be the one to like it. Can't live your life trying to make other people happy. Well, I gotta do this, or such and such won't like it. You'll be miserable. Yeah, I'm mad Vinyl got canceled after a year. They were going to bring Vinyl back. Vinyl was wild. People were like, this show is wild. I'm like, well, that's how it was. That was how the record business was. Drugs, 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 drugs. Everything was being ran like it was going to be over tomorrow. Do I consider him a nerd? That's such an 80s term, but he would be in the category of one. Me in school, I got along with the nerds. I got along with the cool guys. I got along with everybody. I played sports. See, all the way nerd, they don't play sports mostly. Sports is like out. Me, I live, breathe, everything with sports. But I like the stuff that the nerds like. Video games. I'm like, hey, this is cool. See, me, you like what you like. Guys who was playing sports, most of them didn't have time for some of the things the nerds like. And then they like some of the things the nerds like. Nerds, they all like women too. You think they don't? They lust for women. It's just that they don't have the confidence to go get one.
Of him on Air Force One saying he knew nothing about these payments, when in fact we now know he knew everything about these payments. So has he lied?
Look, again, I think that's a ridiculous accusation. The president in this matter has done nothing wrong, and there are no charges against him. John?
Did President Trump commit a crime?
As the president said, we've stated many times, he did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him, and we've commented on this extensively.
Then why not look?
Well, I sent the link before. It's the same link for all of them. So if you want to donate, click the link in the description box, or well, if it's not on this page, you can just hit the super chat. But I think I have an emergency here, so I might have to go.